Who doesn't love a Hot Wheels car? What we have here is the 2Jet Z, a Hot Wheels car now in Forza Horizon 5 that is basically just the front of a jet strapped to a 2JZ, an iconic motor and an iconic looking vehicle that we can finally drive. Comes standard as S1 854, looks fantastic, it's fast, it sounds great.
Stop saying dumbass things! You're not even making sense!
All 2JZs sound great, and there's a big old turbo sitting right there that we can actually look at this time, which is great. Let's talk about this car for a minute, right? From what I could tell, this car was built in real life before it was built as a Hot Wheels car. I could be wrong about that. That's just what the wiki led me to believe. I could be wrong about that. It could have been designed by a guy and then built in real life after. Either way, it's a 2JZ strapped to a frame of a car with the nose of a fighter jet on it, which is what you sit in. It's got like 600 horsepower. It's rear-wheel drive. It's like one of the sickest looking Hot Wheels cars, in my opinion, and it is fairly new. It looks like on their website it started being produced in 2020, which I don't even know when like the Twin Mill or the Bone Shaker started, but I think they're fairly old. They may not be super old, but they're definitely not only 2 years old like this car is. In the game, with all the stock upgrades so far, it seems to be handling pretty well. I am just kind of cruising, taking this kind of slow. We're about 46 points below the guy in front of us, performance index wise, so there's no way we're going to beat him up the hill. But something to note is that you cannot get aero on this car. In the upgrade options, there is no aero to be found, so everything you do tuning wise with this car has to be grip centered. You got to prioritize grip above power and everything else, basically, if you want to be competitive in S1 class. I doubt it would be able to reach top of S2. It is quite fast in a straight line, as a 2JZ would be. What an iconic sound. Alright, now let's go upgrade and tune this guy. Alright, we're going with all-wheel drive, stock tire compound, both front and back, as wide as they will go, 7-speed race transmission, race driveline, race diff, stock brakes, stock springs, race front and rear anti-roll bars, and full race roll cage, and sport fuel system. That puts us right at S1 900. We end up with a little bit more power, a little bit more weight, but we have more grip, which is exactly what we were going for. Alright, now we got our upgrades. Let's look at our tuning. I think I'm going to lower the tire pressure even more than I typically do because this car's going to be quite slidey. We're just going to extend the gearing out to the end. We're going to go with 2, 1.5, 0.3, 0.2, and 7. This is just basically what I start with, and then we'll adjust from there if need be. We matched our springs to our anti-roll bars, and we lowered it as low as it would go. Our meta damping, 2021 and 1. You can't get aero, so that's why we're going basically only for grip on everything. Not going to mess with the brakes because we didn't upgrade them at all. And we're going to go with 35, 35, 55, 35, and 72 for our diff. That's also basically what I start with, and then we will adjust it from there. Now we're going to do our Festival Circuit S1 Rivals and see what we can do. It's probably going to be right around a minute. That's typically what my S1 cars run. Alright, let's jump to our flying lap. Alright, here's our flying lap. Let's see how we do. I'm not expecting this car to be that fast, to be honest. We did take that final turn into the back straight or front straight or whatever. Not great. The lack of aero really does kill this car. .101. Let's keep going, see if we can get any more, and I'll jump back if we get another good lap. Alright, there we go. 1 minute flat with a 1. That's not half bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest, my game crashed right as I was doing like lap 15 or whatever. I ended up getting like a 59.7, so this car is definitely capable of sub 1 minute, but it's a struggle. You gotta get used to it. It's a lot of power and not a lot of grip for this type of car. It's light, there's no downforce, whatever. Either way, it's a sick looking car, and it's very fast, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the Hot Wheels cars in this game. Both the this one, the 2JZ, and then any of the others if you have them, including the Bone Shaker and the Twin Mill. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Adios!